MARVIN has made a huge difference in the kids working together. It's a project and a piece of software that they can work on together and problem solve. They can collaborate, they get each other's input, they seek out help from each other as well. So it's not a piece of software that they're working alone at on the computer. They really need some input with others, and they seek input from others as well. The biggest success that I've seen has been the impact in the elementary schools, especially with the grade 5 students. They're at a level where they can really grasp what it is they want MARVIN to do, and they're excited about learning. They're not afraid to click and point and do things and choose things and explore, so it's a great age to start them at. Partnerships like we have with Microsoft Partners in Learning has enabled our teachers to use software tools in the curriculum to provide some innovative learning ways for the kids. It's enhanced the learning environment for our students. It's also given our teachers a chance to perfect their technology skills as well.
I've spent 15 years working in technology, and I understand that technology can engage kids, but you also have to approach it in the right direction. Lots of times there's bells and whistles, and the students will play with it momentarily and then they are gone again. So I saw the same potential with MARVIN, that if you went the right way with it and you put some good thought into what you were developing, that you could connect with them. And I think it was right, you know, as I worked the way through the project, certainly you could see the engagement was there, but it wasn't just because of the software that they were engaged, it was because of the software and the project that they were doing with the software. So the two of them combined is what I think made it the most successful.
You look at the software, you could link it to education, you could see the potential of it. But when you see kids in action using it and see their enthusiasm, their motivation, and their engaging, so engaged between them and collaborate, that's what we want in education. And I think we are very lucky that Partners in Learning through Microsoft, we could have access to this software for the students. So I think that's the way. It will be kind of planting the seed and having a bit of vitamin and water, and no time you will see that the way of educating our students will be very different.
We're doing a project on word choice. You get to use different characters to do like movies, all sorts of stuff. You get characters to have a conversation. You can use it to explain all sorts of stuff.
Most people I know think that learning isn't fun, but I think that if you make it funny and they kind of make it funny, but not like as a joke, but you gotta make sure that they actually keep it in their head, that they'll actually listen to it and believe it. Sometimes when we have indoor recesses, I know actually people actually use MARVIN just fooling around with it, so our class really likes it.
I mainly used the MARVIN project to create a kind of like a slideshow where the mayor would be running around the screen and talking about all the things that Bathurst has. It was really fun because I could make him do just about anything I could imagine, and the program was so easy to use and it really drew you in.
I was impressed with the way the young people handled themselves with their interview. They seemed to feel comfortable asking questions to go with their program, and they seemed to feel comfortable with building the program around the material that we talked about. So they came up with the promos, and I did the reading for them, and then they put it together very well, and I was pleased with the outcome.
It's very important to us and to all of our teachers that we continue to be relevant to kids, and that means embracing technology and embracing great pieces of software like MARVIN that's been so good for our school district. I realized that it had the potential to be important in many disciplines, in literacy, in math, in science, in physical education, in guidance, because it's a storytelling kind of software that allows us to take any curriculum outcomes and to have students present what they've learned in that subject area and at all grade levels. You know, when you watch kids working with it, they're smiling, they're working together, they're working through problems, they're writing stories, they're rehearsing, they're editing, and they're sharing content. So I just think it's a remarkable program. I'm so glad that our school district has had the opportunity to be a pilot site for it.